I haven't done a video in a long time, and I was getting ready to do my hair. It's Sunday, and it's hair doing day. So I decided, why not just make a video. I've been meaning to do a video for my process start to finish, how I spend as little time as possible on my hair, and how I get my twist sets to last so long. And how I get it to look as wavy as it does. I don't know if you can see it. This is an old twist set, and it's been a while. So I already started one, but I'm going to show let me scoot over, what I basically do to prepare my hair to wash, because like I said, I don't like to spend a lot of time on my hair. So each of these twists can potentially have knots in them inside. Like if I just got in the shower and just put water on it, my hair would kind of stay together, and I don't want that. If I'm going to comb through it to detangle it, I need my hair to be as loose and close to its natural state as possible beforehand, so I don't create knots. If I leave it this way, it will create knots. And also, there might be certain areas of my hair where little fine hairs have wound around a twist and made a knot, and I can't see it, but it's there. So I take each twist and just loosen it up. This is not really finger detangling. I tend to not like to do finger detangling. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel it's easier for me to do it in the shower with the right products, and not raking my hand through my hair. I don't know. I also, if you notice, I'm just doing this dry. I'm not adding water or oil or anything to it, and that's because I feel that if I add water and oil, it's going to start, my hair is going to start to revert, to shrink up, and that will create knots while I'm trying to do this. So I just leave it dry. I just quickly loosen each twist, and as I get to the ends, I pull the ends down as I untwist it, so that I can make sure I don't end up with a knot. My throat's a little dry, so it's very hot in here. So let me see if I can move my fingers out of the way so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Now every strand doesn't need to be separated, but enough so that it's no longer in that twist. So right here there's a knot, sort of. I just pull the bottom and pull that hair out. Slide it right out of the knot, a potential knot. So this is loosened. Actually, there's a piece that's not. So I'm sort of used to doing this, so I do it a little bit quicker at this point. I haven't come up with a whole bunch of different hairstyles. I get the most compliments on this hairstyle, so I just keep it. It's easy enough to do, and like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I can see my product, gel and oil, is created as is flaking off a bit as I undo these things. It seems like I'm rough on it, but I'm really not. This is why I rather do my hair myself, because people at a salon are just never going to be as easy on your hair as you are. They're not going to know your hair as well, and they're not going to take care not to just yank it, especially when they detangle it. Now my camera, let me see what time I have. Okay. My camera does not, it's attached to a laptop, so I'm not going to be able to bring this camera into the bathroom to show you how I detangle it in the shower. So I'm going to try to just use my cell phone, and hopefully it'll work, because I really want to show how I detangle this in the easiest, swiftest way possible. So when I'm pulling each of these apart, I'm not using the tips of my fingers. If I were to use the tips of my fingers, I'd be pulling one section apart, like one little piece apart at a time. I'm using the flat part of my fingers to pull it apart, as well as my tips, so that I'm pulling more strands of hair apart at the same time. It goes quicker. The ends are where the hair is going to be wound around itself, so that's where I have to watch for the knots. You see flakes coming off of my head, it's not dandruff. My scalp is very well moisturized and oiled. It's this stuff on my hair. And I mix a bunch of things to it still. But it makes the set last a longer time, so it works. Okay. Oh, I have a little bit more to go. I try to get about a handful of hair, like a handful of hair, before I use a clamp to tie it up. I use about 6 of them for my head. And if I have a problem at the end, also I'll just take my nail and just pull it down. That gets rid of the knot also, or potential knot. Also, I should say I have not used that coconut cream relaxer on my hair in a very long time. I think the last time I used it was August, maybe, and it's now November, so none of that process has affected my hair. This is just how it looks in its natural post-twisted state. when I have a good section of hair, I feel it, the more untangled I get it, the better. The less problem I'll have in the shower. But again, like I say, I don't spend time going over it with a fine-tooth comb. I just want to eliminate problems. This is just basically eliminating any knotting problems that I would have with my shower detangling. And okay, so this is twist out, and basically, I mean, sometimes I'll just do this if I'm in a rush. Sorry, my throat. But normally, this one is not out enough. So I'll just take it in two. Do a quick twist, a fat twist. I leave the ends out. I bend it in half. And then I take a clamshell clamp, I guess that's what you call this, that I got from Dwayne Reed, but you can get from any store, any beauty supply store. They are, some seams you can feel, but they're still pretty smooth, and it's not going to really snag my hair because I use it around the entire circumference of my hair. So I'll do that to the rest of these. I'll end up with about 6. I better end up with 6 because those are only clamps I have. And then okay, I just finished separating and detangling or pulling apart each twist. It took me a little over an hour because I was watching a movie and doing other things, so I didn't do it straight through. But anyway, after all of that, this is the hair that's left. So these are the knots that I took off. You can see it's not much. So now I'm gonna try to hook up my cell phone to the wall or something, hook up something so that I can show the detangling process in the shower.